Well, hey Gemini, this is Nixie with Coyote Bird Tarot, and I'm here to do your biweekly reading. We're going to do some general messages, some money and career messages, and of course, love. So, buckle up, let's get into it. Oh heck, sorry, I didn't realize that had turned. All right, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What is the overall energy for the next 2 weeks for my Geminis, please? Overall energy for the next 2 weeks for Gemini. All right. One card for the overall energy for Gemini, please, for the next 2 weeks. One card for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, or Rising for the next 2 weeks. That will do. All right. We have Jupiter and Virgo, patience. Okay, so you may need to be patient about something. Um, or perhaps you have been patient and now something is something is gonna happen. Let's get in the tarot and find out. Hey Jams, thanks for popping in. No worries. Good to see you here. All right, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. General messages for the next 2 weeks, please. For my Geminis. Excuse me, folks. General messages for Gemini for the next 2 weeks, please. One more shuffle. All right. 3 cards for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. General messages for the next 2 weeks. All right. We've got the Two of Swords. Let's get 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards for Gemini. Whoa, and that too will do. We have the Ten of Swords and the Hermit. Very interesting. Okay. So, excuse me. First, we have the Two of Swords. Let me adjust a little bit. Sorry, guys. First, we have the Two of Swords, and that is a decision where there are two aces in the card that are crossed. It's basically a stalemate. She can't decide which way to go. Then the Everything is Fine card, which is the Ten of Swords. There are two in this deck. So, yeah, there's some kind of really painful situation here, and maybe that's where the patience comes in. You're waiting for it to end, and, well, trying to pretend that everything is fine. And then finally, you have the Hermit, and the Hermit talks about going within, seeking your inner wisdom, seeking enlightenment. Um, so it may be that when this situation finally ends, you do need to withdraw and look at yourself, look at where you want to go next, what you want to do next. So let's get some clarifiers and see what else comes out. For Gemini, please, Sun, Moon, or Rising. General messages for the next 2 weeks. For my Geminis, general messages for the next 2 weeks, please. Clarify the Two of Swords. What is this stalemate? Good Lord, my cards are jumping. Ah, the Hermit again. Interesting. Let's get one more for the Two of Swords. What is the Two of Swords here? And the Knight of Wands. Huh. So that may be the stalemate, is that you're torn between taking some kind of action, moving forward, moving towards a passion, and going within and withdrawing from a situation. Clarify the Everything is Fine card, please, for my Geminis. Ten of Cups. Oh, man. One more card for the Everything is Fine card, please. And the Page of Wands. Okay. So I feel like there was a passionate new beginning here in the past, um, that you thought was going to turn into your Ten of Cups, your, happily ever after, emotional fulfillment, um, and instead it's ending very painfully. So, again, with patience, I feel like you need to just let it end and start something new. Clarify the Hermit, please, for Gemini. The Hermit for Gemini, please. Ah, sorry, I'm dragging stuff all over there. The High Priestess and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so I feel like what this is saying is you do need to go within. You do need to do that self-examination, look at the situation, how it went wrong, how you could do better next time, what to avoid next time in terms of, other people maybe, watching for red flags, watching for situational red flags, all of that. Um, Follow your intuition. The high priestess is saying you have the knowledge you need in this situation. You understand the lesson at this point, or you will when you do a little self-examination, and that'll lead you towards what you really want with the Nine of Cups. So let's get some advice for Gemini, please. What advice do you have? The World, yeah, and all right, and the Seven of Pentacles. That is pretty much exactly what I was saying. Hey Dub, thanks for being here. Um, so the World talks about the successful conclusion of a cycle, meaning you've learned the lesson here. You don't have to revisit this cycle. You can move forward into something new with this Page of Wands. And with the Seven of Pentacles, that lines up beautifully with the Hermit and the High Priestess. Take time to figure out, to look at where you invested your time and energy in this situation, what you could have done differently, what you could have avoided, what you could have tried. Really look at how you dealt with it and learn from it. Learn how to do better next time, how to avoid, you know, people who, like I said, avoid the red flags, avoid, you know, anything that really went wrong that you tried that didn't work. Try something different next time. So, yeah, I really feel like you can pull through this. Whatever this Ten of Swords situation is, yeah, it's gonna suck, but with some patience, you will get through it. So that's what I have for general messages. Let me clear things up and we'll get into money and career. And again, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you coming. Don't forget to drop a like. All right. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Oh, let me change the banner. I'm still getting used to this. There we go. All right, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Money and career messages for the next 2 weeks, please. Ooh, flying cards. All right, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, money and career messages, please, for the next 2 weeks. 2 cards for Gemini, please, for money and career. We're hiring, job search. There we go. One more card for Gemini, please, Sun, Moon, or Rising. One more card. Okay. Dress to impress. Okay, so yeah, the feeling I'm getting from these 2 cards is if you're looking for a job, definitely there are opportunities for you here. But be sure that you're the way you comport yourself, the way you look, the way you act, make sure all of that is in accordance with what it is you're interviewing for. So, like, if you're going for a job in maintenance, you don't necessarily want to wear a three-piece suit. You want to wear maybe business casual, nice khakis and a polo shirt or something. Look presentable, but, look like you're willing to get your hands dirty because it's a maintenance job. Alternately, if you're, going for an interview with a company that does finance, dress conservatively. If you're a woman, put on some pantyhose as much as we all hate them. If you're a guy, yeah, wear a suit and tie. And women can wear suits too and ties. Um, I'm just saying dress conservatively for that type of job. So, adjust to what it is you're getting into. Dress appropriately. All right, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, money and career messages for the next 2 weeks, please. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, money and career messages for the next 2 weeks. All right, 3 cards. Whoa, okay. 2 more cards for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for money and career. 2 more cards for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for money and career the next 2 weeks. Those two want to come out. The Star. Whoops, and I'm going to need to cover some of that. And the Four of Cups. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like you are really starting. Um, I'm going to kind of cover that because nudity. Um, you're starting out in a good place. The Queen of Pentacles is abundant. She's practical, male or female, it doesn't matter. This is someone who is practical, very good with money, very patient, very nurturing. Um, the rabbit that's almost always on the Queen of Pentacle cards really represents fertility and abundance. So you're starting from a good situation here. With the Star, that's hope and faith. That's, hoping for the success in this job hunt. Um, or if you're looking to, for a promotion, again, dress appropriately, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And yeah, hold on to that faith. But with the Four of Cups, you may get an offer that you are not sure about, may feel a little meh about. Take your time, unless there is some desperate need for jumping straight into a job, give it time, let it sit, think about the pros and cons. So let me do a little, there we go. Um, all right, so let's clarify and see what we get. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please. Money and career messages for the next 2 weeks. Money and career messages for the next 2 weeks for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. All right, you get the Knight of Wands. Make sure that she is still adequately covered. There. All right, you get the Knight of Wands, which is great. That's action, that's movement, moving towards your passion. Clarify the Star, please, for Gemini. We got two. Ooh, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords. So, what that's telling me is there was something, I feel like there was something in the past that you had to walk away from because it was a huge disappointment. Maybe it was a really toxic work environment. Maybe they did a bit of a switch change and said, oh, your duties are going to be this, and then dumped a whole bunch of other stuff on you, all kinds of stuff. It could have been just about anything, but I feel like walking away from it has given you hope that you'll find the right thing. Clarify the Four of Cups, please, for Gemini. Four of Cups for Gemini. Ooh, Yeah, Eight of Swords. Oh no, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. So yeah, whatever this offer is in the future, you are really internally conflicted about it. You've got a lot of anxiety, fear, what if energy. So yeah, again, really take your time and consider this if you do get an offer that you're not sure about. Let me think here a minute. I just feel like I want to pull a couple more cards. What is the outcome of this Four of Cups going to be in a month? What is the outcome going to be if, for this Four of Cups energy? That is too many, but I saw the King of Wands, who is very good in business. Outcome for the Four of Cups energy, please. Okay, yeah, Temperance and the Six of Wands. You got this. I feel like whichever way you choose about this, whatever this offer is, it's gonna eventually lead you to success, whether you choose the job or not. With Temperance here, it is gonna take some patience, some alchemy, playing with energy, you know, what is the word I'm looking for? Kind of transformation, but transforming the energies of the situation. So, whatever that might mean to you, if it's let's, skip this job, look for another one, if it's, well, this isn't exactly what I want, but there's potential there, things like that. Really think about all the options, and I think it's going to lead you to success. So, what advice do we have for Gemini for this money and career situation, please? Advice for Gemini, the Magician. One more card for advice, please. And the Ace of Swords. You got this. The Magician says you have all the tools on the table. You can manifest a new job that turns out to be very successful in this Six of Wands energy. The Ace of Swords is clarity. It's an aha moment. It's success and victory. So, whatever this situation is, whatever you had to walk away from to get there, you got this. I have faith. All right. Let me clear up and then we will move on to love. All right. Right. Put that back up there. Please. All right. There we go. Love. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, what energy is there in love for them for the next 2 weeks, please? Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, energies in love for the next 2 weeks, please. One card for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, or Rising. What is the energy in love for them for the next 2 weeks? Compatibility. Nice. So it could be that you're going to meet someone you're very compatible with. It could be that you're already in a relationship that you're compatible with, where you're compatible with someone, and that's deepening, that's engaging more. Let's get some tarot and see what it's about. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please. Messages of love for the next 2 weeks, please. Love messages for the next 2 weeks for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Oh, these cards are so hard to shuffle. I gotta break this deck in better. All right, 3 cards for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising around love for the next 2 weeks. That one wants to come out. Ooh, 5 of Cups. So there may be something that really disappointed you in the past. Let's get 2 more cards for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Seven of Pentacles. One more card, please, for Gemini, for love, for the next 2 weeks. Gemini love for the next 2 weeks. Oh, the everything is fine card. We're definitely going to clarify all that. So, you're starting out with disappointment, regret, loss. Something fell over and spilled, something went bad. But the message with the Five of Cups is to always remember there are still 2 cups behind you that are full. So even if you've lost a lot in the situation, look around and see if you can find any good left. Something you can work with to keep moving forward. With the Seven of Pentacles, you're really investigating, what went wrong here. You're thinking about where you invested your time and energy, and you're figuring out if you want to continue trying the same things or plant somewhere else. With the Everything is Fine card, which is also the Ten of Swords, it may be that you've put a good face on whatever this is, but you're ready to let it go, let it end. I feel like it wasn't quite dead, done, and over with, and it is, or it almost is. It will move out of your life. You'll move into something new. So let's clarify and see what we get. For Gemini, please. Oh, hey, Jojo. Thanks for popping in. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, love messages for the next 2 weeks, please. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, energies in love for the next 2 weeks. Clarify the Five of Cups, please. Whoa, I'm about to drop my cards. Five of Cups for Gemini. Six of Swords, Five of Wands. So, yeah, whatever this is that happened in the past, there was definitely conflict here, but you've moved forward from it with the Six of Swords. You've moved into a better place where you can reevaluate. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please, for Gemini. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You're feeling, excuse me, you're feeling really stuck in your own head. Um, Trapped by what if, trapped by anxiety. It's the card of analysis paralysis. So the trick with this is to remember that this is overthinking, and it's something that ultimately it takes time and effort, but ultimately you can control this. Do what you can to get out of your head. For me personally, it can really help to just scribble it all down, make a list of pros and cons or what you're worried about. Excuse me, I'm sorry to cough. And, look it over afterwards. And sometimes it can just help to put it on paper to see either how ridiculous a fear it is or how solid it is. And then from there, you can make a plan to deal with whatever it is. So do what you can to get yourself out of your head here. Um, do analyze the situation and think about what you're gonna do next time, but try not to get too tangled up in anxiety. Clarify the Everything is Fine card, please, for Gemini. There we go. All right. Oh, the devil. Let's get one more for the Everything is Fine card. What's next? The moon. So, with this one, yeah, you've been feeling lost in the shadows, is what I'm hearing. With the devil and the moon, you've got some very obsessive, toxic energy, things hidden, secrets, lies, confusion, doubt. But with Everything is Fine, you've been trying to put a brave face on it. Um, what is this devil about? Clarify the devil card, the Hermit. Yeah, I think really Oh, I'm getting conflicting messages here. So, on the one hand, yes, you do need to go within, think about everything, look for red flags, look for where you messed up, look for where they messed up, how you can avoid it, etc. The other message I'm getting is isolation. If you have pulled away from people because of this situation, the isolation might be what's getting you up in your head. So try to come out of hermit mode, like do the work, but try to move forward and meet compatible people. Go out, even if it's just like your local coffee shop or, whatever, something simple, if you're religious, your church, your mosque, your temple, um, that kind of thing. Try and meet compatible people. Volunteering is a great way to do that. If you have something you're particularly passionate about, for me, it's animals. I love animals. So I have volunteered, at a farm, at the National Zoo. You know, I I'm hoping at some point to get involved in the local humane society, So things like that. Try and meet people with similar values, similar interests, and I think that will pull you out of this mess of this vortex of anxiety, is what I'm feeling. So let's get some further advice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. In love. Whoa, okay. The Tower is not really advice. Um, okay. So that makes more sense. So with the Tower, I feel like that's actually more of the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. Break down what didn't work. And it may be difficult, it may be really hard work. It may shake you up a good deal. But I think that will, if you really look deeply at the situation, that'll give you insight into what could come next, what you can do better next time, how you can corral the situation, and avoid the red flags and that kind of thing. I really feel like you can do this, Gemini. I am sorry if things are, for those of you who resonate with this, that things suck so bad right now, because it looks like they do, but I feel like you can pull yourself out of this. So that is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all for showing up. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. I am open for personal readings. The link is in the description box. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dub.